What's up, guys? Today is Tuesday, and today what I was planning on doing was actually filming a new review video. But I had to put that on hold because there are actually a bunch of things going on in the office that I need to update you guys on before we can move forward with some more regular type content. So we're going to have updates for you guys on the SMYR Winner Season 2 winner. We're going to have an update on my current water cooling project that I don't think I've named yet. We have some new water cooling gear that's come into the studio that I want to show you guys briefly, and maybe a few other things as we walk around the office that I want to talk about. But I figured it was about time to give you guys kind of a broad update as far as what's going on here, because it's been a while since we've done that. So let's do that, and then we'll get back to our regular content starting really soon. Dude, I can't wait to get my hands on this thing. I've been waiting for so long.
That's what she said.
Did you really have to wear those glasses?
Yeah, dude, I needed a disguise too. Jeez.
Oh, dude, I got it. I got it. This is our Season 2 SMYR straw poll. This is probably the most important thing that we're going to do today is we're going to pick the winner for Season 2. We got Lewis T, we got Noah H, and we got Ryan H competing. And I'm just going to hit the results button, and whoever is in front at the time I click that will be the winner. But regardless, all you guys did a great job. And I guess let's just see who wins. Holy crap. Oh, man. 140 votes to 139 votes. Noah H, is the winner. Wow. That's great. That means that, I mean, you guys all did a fantastic job, but Noah and Lewis, you really divided the audience. So good job, guys. But Noah, you are the winner. Noah H with 140 votes. And I will be in contact with you and get you over that Amazon gift card. Wow, one vote separating you guys. That's awesome. The next thing we're going to talk about is our water cooling project, which is still on hold. It's still being done, it's still in progress, but it is currently on hold, and let me just tell you why. The last time we left it, it was basically in this state. We installed the blocks, CPU block and the GPU block. We installed the radiators up front and on the top. And then we had kind of mocked up our distro block back there, and this was going to be used to send off to Joe of Sanctum Sleeving, and he's going to be CNCing a custom distro block for this case. Now, since then, he's had some holdups of his own. His CNC has actually had a few issues, so he's trying to work them out. I know that I can buy a distro block for this case. Performance PCs actually makes one of them now, but I don't want to do that. I have a custom one on the way with the inlet and outlet for all the tubing, exactly where I want it. And Joe said he was going to take care of that for me, and I absolutely trust him to do that. In the interim, our cables have come in from NSource Customs, and they look friggin' sick. These are awesome, and Joey over there always does great work. So we've got our 24 pin, we've got our two PCIe 8-pin bound across. We got our two 8-pin EPS, and that's all that's going to be showing on the interior of the case. But these look awesome, and thanks once again to NSource Customs for sending this over. But you can see we have our box of EK parts right here, all ready to go. I mean, I guess these are empties on the top, but we have all our fittings down here, and all our tubing and everything else that we need. So we're ready to go as soon as that distro block comes in. And I talked to Joe, distro block Joe, not cables Joey, quite frequently, and he's working on it. So this is still going to happen, and I have not given up on it for some reason. I want this as my daily driver system. So when that distro block comes in, we're gonna use it, and it'll look great. So that's what's going on with this project. And Indy has decided he wants to play. Right, buddy? Yeah. Thanks for responding, buddy. Hey! You want to play? You want to play? All right, let's play. Let's talk about this area over here. This is my test bench setup, and let's maybe not focus on this because this is a mess, or this because this is all cat hair because my cats jump up on here and then they jump up on the window. But we've gotten off track. Let's talk about this. This is my test bench. Now, traditionally what I've done in the past is I've always had what is the fastest gaming CPU for the current generation as the CPU that I use here. For a while it was the 6700K, then the 7700K, then the 8700K, and now it's the 9900K. And it's been that since, I guess since launch, whenever that was, 8 months ago, something like that. Now, what I have currently is all of my GPU testing data has been run with the 9900K. There are a lot of promises being made, and likely to come true, but we just don't know yet, about the performance of 3rd gen Ryzen. It seems that these are going to be really good gaming chips because AMD's promising much higher IPC than they have had on Ryzen 1 or Ryzen 2. And to be honest, that may very well be the case. I can't jump to any conclusions until I actually have the chips in hand and we see for sure. However, for now, I'm going to keep this as my test bench. And the reason being is that I have all of my current GPU testing data using this chip. And it goes back a long ways. It encompasses a lot of GPUs. And to be honest, most of it was done fairly recently because I did that whole NVIDIA stack video and then I did the whole AMD stack video. So it's not out of date testing and it's all using this chip. And we have Navi coming out. So it seems like for now it would benefit me, at least time-wise, to keep this as the CPU that I use on my bench. Run the Navi tests, compare all the data with this same baseline, and then evaluate if I want to switch over to using Ryzen on my test bench, depending on how those chips perform. So for now, we're keeping Intel, keeping the 9900K, and then moving forward, we may switch over. But it won't be until after Navi launches and we can rerun all of our GPU tests with the new Ryzen chip and get new numbers to use in comparison moving forward. I also wanted to show you guys a really cool box that arrived the other day from Corsair that I haven't really had a chance to unpack yet, but this is all of their new water cooling gear. This is their Hydro X series, and you can get everything from CPU blocks to GPU blocks to tubing to coolant to fittings. They basically have a full service custom water cooling shop now, and it'll be really interesting to see how this kind of stuff compares to what has become the standard in the industry, and that's, I guess, EK. There's obviously also a lot of other manufacturers out there. There's Heatkiller, there's AlphaCool, XSPC, stuff like that. But this gear looks really awesome. And it's also supposed to be easier to use because you have some interchangeable parts that you could swap out. The install is supposed to be not all that difficult compared to a lot of other custom water cooling gear. So we have all of our fittings. We've got our 45s, we've got our hardline 90s, if the camera will focus on it. We've got some compression fittings for hardline. We've got our compression fittings for soft tube. Fill port, 4-way adapter, something like that. We've got our 90s. Got, oh, hey, ball valve, that's cool. This is our tubing, looks like the Washington Nationals logo somehow. We've got softline tubing. We've got our radiators, so they've got like a 240, a 280, and a 360. Sorry for the glare off the light. And then we have all of our tubing down here too. Sorry, I'm just throwing this stuff around. I don't mean to be rough with you guys. But they also send over some ML120 Pros to use, and a Commander Pro to control it all. So yeah, this stuff looks really, really interesting. And I'm always happy to see a new player in the water cooling scene. And especially when it's a company like Corsair that has been around for a while, and they're going to be able to back up their stuff, and they usually put out really quality gear. So yeah, I am definitely pumped to use this. I'll probably do some kind of a comparison video with this stuff versus some existing brands, and see if there's any, I don't know, temperature difference or anything like that when using this block, which is for X299 and Threadripper. And yeah, so this stuff looks really cool. Thanks Corsair so much for sending it over. We'll definitely be putting this to use soon. Now here's something that might not sound so exciting, but it is something that I wanted to touch on, maybe in a separate video, and maybe let me know down below in the comments if you're interested in this. I've been monitoring the market for used PC parts, specifically graphics cards. You can get GTX 970s now for $100. Pretty much universally. You can get them on eBay for that price. I just picked this one up today for $100 on Craigslist. It was listed for $150. I sent the guy an email. I said, hey, you can get these on eBay all day for $100. He's like, yes, I agree, no problem, let's meet up. Gave the guy $100 cash, got a Strix 970, which is one of the best ones that you can get. But the same thing seems to be happening with a lot of used components. We're gonna see prices come down as we see new generations come out, but that doesn't mean that stuff like a 970 is obsolete or unusable. This is still a really good GPU, and a lot of people still have these. So getting something like this for $100 at this time is still a really great bargain. And if you are hunting for those kinds of deals and you don't have an unlimited budget to spend, going used right now is a fantastic idea. And let me know if you want to see me do a more expanded video on this, because I think that might be really interesting. But $100, Strix 970, great deal. Thanks, Craigslist. Indy, we got to wrap up this video. You okay with that? You chewing on your bone? Are you a good boy? Or are you a good boy? No? That's okay. That's okay. Sorry. And we have an unplanned addition to the end of this video. As I was recording that last segment, my doorbell rang, my FedEx guy showed up with these two boxes. So we got the Inwin 905 that just showed up. This was a very highly anticipated premium grade chassis, all aluminum, from Inwin. We saw it at CES. It's taken a little while to get to market, but it is here. It was finally released. Inwin sent one over, and we're gonna do a full review of the 905 soon. And then we got a huge ass monitor from ViewSonic. This is the ViewSonic Elite XG350 RC. This is a 35-inch curved VA panel, 100 hertz refresh rate, and FreeSync. Let's see if we can get the specs up here. There we go. There's also, it's supposed to be HDR enabled too, but we will test that and see how that shakes out. But two giant packages just showed up, so I figured I'd toss them in this video and let you guys know what is coming soon. We'll definitely do a full review of both of these on the channel. And I can't wait to open both of these boxes. These look pretty awesome. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. I just wanted to give you a quick update as far as what's going on around the office. Also wanted to pick the Show Me a Rig winner and show you, I guess, how I do that. Update you on the Watercooling Project. That is still happening. I promise, it's not going away. I know that was pretty highly anticipated, and it's been a little while since you guys have seen an update. So that's still happening. Also wanted to show you guys just, what videos you might expect to be coming. I guess that's it. So now that we've wrapped up all of our requisite updates on the channel and what's going on here, return to our regularly scheduled content next. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.